If you're building your baby registry and planning on breastfeeding, it's very easy to have like 30 items just for breastfeeding. I'm going to take you through the bare minimum essentials today because we don't need all that stuff in our lives. It is overwhelming and may actually hinder your breastfeeding journey. So I first want to start off with the absolute basics if you want to directly nurse baby. So some people just want to pump, and they're very open to pumping. I wanted my babies to breastfeed for multiple reasons. You can learn about those in another video, another day. But the core basics, a nipple butter or cream, because you're gonna get like dry and chapped nipples. So the nipple butter is my absolute #1 item. Pads for in your bra because you are gonna leak. This is about the first 3 months or so. It could be less, could be longer, but it's not a long thing. You don't need a ton. You can get reusable or disposable. Pros and cons to each. I actually used both. When I was at home, I used the reusable, but then if I was feeling overwhelmed, behind on laundry, or say we were going out and about, I would use the disposable so I could throw them away along the journey. Now, could you live without this? Yeah, but you are gonna leak, so you need something. And then as I just mentioned, nursing pads are gonna go in your bra. I do recommend nursing bras. So they have a clip here. So you have your bra on and you can clip and it basically flaps the front down. I only had 3, maybe 4. I think I had 3 that were comfy and I think I had a 4th one that was more of a nice wire bra for if I was going to church and I don't know, wearing an outfit that I needed a better bra for and a little more structure. So I want to say I had 4. I just did the laundry really often. When I would take them off, I would throw them straight in the washer so they would come through in that next load. That's a trick I would have with items that I had very few of but needed frequently, was I would throw them in the washer. And then with nursing bras, you could do nursing tops. Now, do you have to have them? No. You can live without them, but can it make nursing easier? Yes. Also, you want to think ahead certain situations and if it's accessible. I know I wore a dress in one situation that was not breastfeeding friendly, and it was I can't, the zipper was in the back, it was full up. I was I can't nurse in this. So having the right clothing can be helpful, but I would again try to do it on a really tight budget. Something like what I'm wearing right now. Wear a tank top underneath it. You could pull the shirt up, have your tank top stay down, or honestly, this is low enough, I could just pull it down to nurse if I wanted to. Now, you might damage some of your clothing doing that, but this is just probably a $5 t-shirt, so not a huge deal. Nursing clothes, it's how much do you want to invest? I would try to keep the budget tight. It also depends if you're going to have a ton of kids and you want to breastfeed them all. That makes a difference. And then my final item that for me was a must-have was a nursing cover. Could be totally a skip for you. You might be way more comfortable. I wanted a cover. Okay, so for me, nursing cover, but I didn't buy one. I got one for free in my Target or Amazon welcome box, and I got one as a hand-me-down. Those are my core for directly nursing baby. The most important thing, if you want to successfully breastfeed your baby, is a proper latch. You just need them to latch. From there, you are golden. Now, of course, you could find yourself struggling and get things like a nipple shield. I never needed one, never used one. That's a wait and see kind of item, and there's tons of those. Now, with directly nursing, a lot of people are going to say a nursing pillow. I didn't use one. I used a pillow off the guest bed. Not every typical need do you actually need. You can live without. Now, the items I just stated, that very minimal list, those are items for directly nursing. Okay, do you want to give your baby a bottle? That's a whole other question. Do you want to pump? So the next items would be, I don't really want to pump, but I do want to collect some milk. This would be needing the haka to collect milk, and it would be milk storage bags to go in the freezer. That would be kind of your next step. Now, if you're storing milk, you're collecting it in the haka, storing it in the freezer, you're gonna need some bottles to then feed baby that milk. I would get 3 bottles, get the big 8-ounce bottles, get one type and keep it simple. You do not need to have 20 baby bottles. You really don't. And then the next item that I would throw on your list would be a breast pump, and maybe depending on where you live, you could get one free from insurance. So I'm in the United States, and it wasn't the most amazing pump, but it was a basic pump, and I did get it free through insurance, and I was happy to have it. So that is my minimal list if you're ideally wanting to breastfeed baby. Now, if you're wanting to pump, that's a whole nother list for a whole nother day and different accessories. Let's keep it basic at first. See what your goals are and what is your plan. Are you returning to work? Because then you are gonna need those pumping supplies. But if you're a stay-at-home mom wanting to breastfeed, this is your list. And the thing with it is you don't know how the journey's gonna go, and along the way you may need more items, and that's okay. Start with the basics. Breastfeeding is a learned skill. It's a relationship with your baby, and it might not come automatic. Start simple. That latch is your critical beginning. That is your foundation, and that's all you actually need to feed your baby. And remember, your baby needs you, not all the gadgets. They just need you. So good luck in your breastfeeding journey. I do have some more videos. I will link them in the description. I also have some on my other channel as well, and I will go ahead and link those. Over there, I talk a little bit more about motherhood and have done some breastfeeding conversations. So I'm really passionate about breastfeeding and want to help you. If you need more help on your baby registry overall, there's a link in the description for that as well. I really want to serve you and help support you through your journey, bringing baby into this world and potentially breastfeeding them.